Hi YouTube, you're joining me today, sat on the street outside the flat, because I'm going to do some repairs on the Honda Civic. So today, we're going to be addressing the knocking on my Civic suspension. I'm pretty sure it's the anti-roll bar links in the bushes, so let's get into it and let's have a look. Right, so before we jack the car up, we need to loosen off the wheel nuts. 19mm socket on these. Right, to start with, we need to jack up the Civic. So we need to get our jack out of this nice little leather bag. All with one hand, nice and easy. I guess we need that bit. Oh, hello. And that bit there, I guess. Right, so if you get under the Civic with your stock jack, you'll see there's these jacking points. So that's where you want to be lifting your car. Alright, there we go. That's the car jacked up, look. Front wheel off the ground. Once you've jacked up the car, always make sure to add an axle stand. With the car up in the air and on the axle stand, you can take off the wheel nuts. Pop everything to the side nice and safely. Wheel comes off and you're in. So here we are with the wheel off. It's a good time to look at your brakes. As you can see on this one, I don't know if you can get some focus in there. Bit of flash rust, and that's alright, it's been sat for a few days. And the pad is really low in there. So these pads definitely need changing. Possibly the discs as well, there's a bit of a lip on them. But they don't look too bad. Anyway, to the anti-roll bar link, there it is there. This bit here. As you can see, that's moving by hand there, which it really shouldn't be doing. So that's what we're going to change out. And also this rubber bushing here. Looks and feels okay, but we'll change it anyway while we're in here, just so we don't have to come back. Right, so to make our life a little bit easier, we're going to just spray in some penetrating fluid. That's just going to help us undo these nuts a bit easier. Get on there. Get on that one. Right, so now we've got the fluid on. Let's see what we can do with this spanner. Oh, there we go. Let's see. See, now I've cracked that off. It's not undoing because the whole thing's twisting. Let me try and get the camera in there so you can see a bit better. So see, as I try and undo this bit, try and undo this, the ball joint spinning with it, you can see on that thread. Means you've got to get something in there to hold that still. Right, so with these ball joints, there's a little space for an Allen key. So I've squeezed one in there, and hopefully that'll help me undo it. Move the camera up. There we go. There we go, look. It's starting to undo now. Camera here. Quite tiresome because these are lock nuts. Oh. Right, well, while we've got that one moving, I'm going to try the other one. Alright, as you can see that I've got the ring spanner on it. I'm just going to try and undo the top one now. Oh, you bastard. Smash your knuckles in the process. That's the done thing. There we go, something moved then. Oh, that's a good thing or a bad thing. So if you haven't got a set, I'd really recommend a set of ratchet spanners like I've got here. Oh, they make everything so much easier. There we go, he's cracked off. This one's spinning as well. So we'll get our little Allen key and wedge it in there somewhere. There we go, got the Allen key in now. Yeah, as you can see the Allen key here up against the bar, so now we're easily able to remove this nut. There you go, remove that and that nut just twists off like that. Now we'll get back onto the bottom one. And that. Annoyingly, we've got to undo half a turn at a time because can't quite get the ratchet spanner in there. Oh my god, the longest thread in the world. There we go. Now that one's off as well. Now that the anti-roll bar link is off, we can see the difference. So here's the old one. See, that's super easy to move by hand. And here's the new one. Oh god, I really gotta try to move that one around. So there they are, side by side, old and new. Right, so now we've removed the anti-roll bar link from here. We're going to start addressing this bushing, this one in here. Just a couple of 12mm bolts you can see there. So let's whip that off quickly. Alright, there's one. Pop on the floor nice and safe. I'll undo the other one. There's the other one. Now that we've dropped the bushing down, we can take off this bushing clamp and remove the bushing itself. Right, here's our new bushing compared to the old one, look. There we go. This one's a lot more supple than this one. This one's really old and stiff. Barely moves when you wobble it. So we'll get that fitted. Right, we're just going to fit the new bushing up now. Rubber on first. And then our little bracket to hold it all to the body goes on. Like that. So here are the bolts that came out of that bracket. They're looking pretty crusty. So we're just going to give those a little wire brushing. Try and make them a little bit better. Just a little warning there, you will wire brush your fingers. So if you want to wear gloves, that's possibly a good idea. Right, and here's the before and after the wire brushing. Don't know if you can see that, there's definitely more rust on the one on the right here. Now we'll just finally tighten those up. There's one. Where's the other? So that is our new anti-roll bar bush fitted. And now we can offer up our new anti-roll bar link. Bottom in first, and then yeah, the top one in there. There we go. They're both in. Nut on each one by hand first. These are lock nuts again, so we'll have to do the trick with the Allen key. Get the bottom one on. There we go. Get our little Allen key in there. There he is. Oh, there we go. That's that tightened. Problem is I've got the Allen key stuck, haven't I? There we go. Right, onto the top one. There we go. So the Allen key's now resting up against the steering arm. We can tighten away. Oh, there we go, she's on there nice and tight now. Probably got my Allen key stuck again. There we go. Let's make sure that she is on tight. Yeah, she can move. Good. And that is one side done on the Civic. Hi guys, just doing the other side, look. This one there, you can see, I shouldn't really move by hand on here. And this one is, let me try and focus. You can see it's a lot crustier going this way. It's a lot crustier on this bolt. So this one obviously hasn't been done, but the other side was at some point, for whatever reason. So we're going to work at that now. Right, so the bottom one is absolutely seized, and the previous person who worked on decided to round it off. So we're going to give it a go at drilling it out. Need to find somewhere to start. Right, so as you can see, got the bottom one off. I ended up drilling through it, some metal drill bits, and then just getting some big old pipe grips on there. Where are they? Getting some of these, and with a 30mm spanner just snapping it off. Thanks for joining me today, guys. Hope this helped if you've got one of these with a similar knock. So I noticed it only knocks on when one wheel goes over a bump, and that typically is the anti-roll bar rather than anything else in the suspension. So it's always worth checking that first. But there we go. You know what they say, every 1 hour job is a snap bolt or a seize bolt away from being a 4 hour job. Hope you enjoyed it today anyway. Come back next time and we've got something else for you.